So you've heard of DeFi or decentralized finance, which are financial tools that don't rely on third-party intermediaries, meaning that you don't need banks, exchanges, or brokerages and can leverage open, transparent, smart contract technology built on the blockchain instead. But what about ReFi? Well, ReFi or regenerative finance aims to offset emissions used in transactions and adds a carbon credit layer where you can purchase a CC or carbon credit token that represents 1 ton of carbon dioxide being removed from the atmosphere. Now, Celo launched the Climate Collective in October 2021 to fight climate change by tokenizing rainforests and other carbon sequestering assets to enable nature-backed currencies on the Celo blockchain. The Collective's mission is to accelerate climate-positive applications using Celo's carbon-negative blockchain and foster a diverse community rallied around a shared mission to build a regenerative economy. Now, ReFi reimagines traditional finance, or TradFi, by using digital currencies as a tool to solve global systemic problems, for example, climate and extreme poverty, and regenerative communities and natural resources. Addressing these mass coordination problems takes mass coordination tools, which is why blockchain is so ideal. So by unifying climate leaders who are crypto curious and crypto people who are climate curious, they aim to collectively act and build a climate positive technology and projects that empower local communities in the world. Now, this summer, the Celo Foundation launched their ReFi Summer campaign, which seeks to promote awareness for ReFi in the Web3 space within the Celo community and beyond to show what an economic system that is climate positive and regenerative can look like. It also hopes to attract more builders to Celo towards collective action. Now, recently, the Climate Collective threw a carbon credit event at NFT NYC where people in the crypto and climate space came together to meet and build. So let's take a look at some of the conversations that happened at that event from leaders in the space.
Climate Collective is a Celo Foundation funded organization. We have a few goals, but mostly it's supporting everything at the intersection of climate and Web3. Climate is a mass coordination problem. Web3 is a mass coordination tool, and those things should be working together.
We have launched a really cool initiative called Celo NFTs. Make it super easy for any builder from whatever background, Web2, Web3, anywhere in between, to literally get started with building their first NFT marketplace within a couple of days, not even weeks. The second thing that we have are like super easy no-code solutions offered by Mint Drops to help any creator from any background to just mint up their collection, put up their first sort of minting page, and then get started into their journey with NFTs.
So Toucan is innovating in the carbon market space, and what we're doing is bridging carbon credits on-chain. And by bridging carbon credits on-chain, it brings a new level of utility to your traditional carbon credit. You're actually able to build with this tokenized carbon.
Now let's talk about Web3 use cases. Now, mass coordination problems like climate change or poverty further require mass coordination tools, which Web3 provides and does a great job of aligning incentives across communities working towards a shared purpose. So helping the planet through Web3 technology sounds great, but what exactly does that look like? Well, first we have tokenizing real-world assets on the blockchain, such as land in partnership with Moss Earth and carbon offsets with Flow Carbon and Toucan Protocol. We also have using mental stable assets backed by a diversified reserve, including an allocation towards natural capital assets. And there's building bankless infrastructure for circular trade and mutual credit networks that benefit small businesses with resource. And that's not all. Celo has a lot of exciting projects like Ethics Hubs, which is the lending protocol that helps unbanked farmers access capital at low interest rates, and they currently operate in Mexico, Honduras, and Brazil. And there's Collectivo's piloting of a local impact economy that supports regenerative stewardship of urban food forests in Caraco in tandem with the Climate Collective members Astro Protocol and Curve Labs. We have Impact Markets Decentralized Poverty Alleviation Protocol that works to enable the distribution of unconditional basic income or UBI to those in need. So Celo wants to create a space for dialogue among climate and social activists, developers, and everyday users around the potential adoption of Web3 to solve some of the world's trickiest problems, things like environmental degradation and poverty, and aims to show the world what a climate-positive, regenerative economic system can look like. So if crypto, climate, and community are things that you're passionate about, I'd recommend you check out the links below to become a part of the Celo ecosystem.